Chad from DA Davidson joins us via Skype about this week's stock market news. So we're going to start off with yesterday, Chad. It looks like the stock market finished much lower. Can you tell us what might have happened there?
Yeah, well, first of all, good morning, Victoria. Good to see you this morning.
Yeah, good to see you.
Actually, we're down 1,861 points yesterday. It was a big down day, biggest down day we've seen since about mid-March. The Dow closed at 25,128, and a few pieces of news that drove that. The biggest piece, I think, was what happened here is we started to see more states such as Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, and Texas come out with more new coronavirus cases. We also had the Federal Reserve just recently here. They came out and said that, hey, there's plenty of economic concerns. This could be a long recovery. So those two things combined, I think, had a market pullback. As we've seen a big run up over the last month or so, it was due for a pullback, and we saw that yesterday in big fashion.
So can you tell us what can investors expect today?
Well, it looks like we are going to get a chunk of that back today on the upside. Right now, futures are showing higher going into this morning. Markets expected to be up. We do have the consumer sentiment survey that will be coming out from the University of Michigan, so we'll be watching that about 8 a.m. our time. But besides that, just expect the market to open up a little higher this morning.
And you know, there's been a lot of stock market activity so far this year. So what is it that you can tell our viewers about volatility in the market?
You know, that's right. We had the beginning of the year started off real positive. We hit new highs on February 19th. Of course, from there, we went through the next couple months that the market dropped substantially, and then the big rise over the last month, and now the volatility over the last couple days. So volatility is normal, as uncomfortable as it is when we go through this kind of thing. Volatility is normal in the market. In fact, if we look over the last 40 years, going all the way back to 1980, 30 of those 40 years, the stock market has finished up at the end of the year. However, the average intra-year decline has been almost 14%. And so lots of volatility is normal. Certainly we're experiencing more than normal this year, but over the long haul, the market really has moved on the upside. So we just encourage all of those that are watching to stay patient, and over the long run, things do work out with investing.
It seems like this is the year we can learn a lot from history in many different categories. So this will be one of them. All right, Chad, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it. You have yourself a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
All right, you too. Thanks, Victoria.
We'll be back after the break.